Hello, welcome, yada yada yada. I did this 3 times. I hate my life. So yada yada yada. Me and so yada yada yada. 25, 25, and Manto and Kushina get the other two. Me and so Minma, Naruto be the oldest. Yada yada yada. Naruto leave at 4, and he will find these two scrolls named the negative Rasengan, and the negative charge. I guess the negative charge and. No, he won't. He won't find some stupid thing called a negative charge. He can only find a negative signal that was really sealed away. So he leaves, and he has 4 years to train, because I told him that he leaves at 4, yeah. So he would go to this mindscape, talks to Kurama. Kurama gives giving him his name, and he would see on the left side purple eyes, and he would ask Kurama what's in there. Kurama doesn't even know himself, by the way. He would say, I don't know. And he jolts back into reality. So he charges up his negative key. I'll just call it negative key for now, because I don't like calling it just negative chakra, because that just sounds kind of stupid. Like, imagine charging up negative chakra, because he doesn't put his hands together like a... He kind of just yells. Not like a scream yell, but like a ha. Like, kind of like that. And he would see this. He wouldn't really see the outline, kind of, but he would. Yeah, he would see the outline, and he would be like, cool. So he would try to use a negative Rasengan. And he would think, maybe if I find enough water, and try to at least hold it into my hands enough. No, a negative Rasengan is something that is uncontrollable, but you have to condense it into a regular Rasengan. So he would like put his hand up, like in the air, because if he doesn't put it on the side, it's gonna explode on his left side, breaking like 1/3 of all of his ribs, pretty much almost killing him. So he put it up, and he would say, negative Rasengan, and a big Rasengan that a couple of people, not a lot of people, so it would be like a big Rasengan, not that big. He would find that, and he would just condense it as much as he can, and he would make a regular Rasengan, And he he would run up to a tree, and he would put in, like, his hands would kind of be like claws, I guess. Not like in like a sharp way, I mean like condensing claws, I guess. I would call it the condensed claws, or like the condensed hands, I guess. So he would condense it, and he run up to the tree, putting the negative Rasengan inside of the tree. Pause. And the tree, it was like a big tree, like it had a trucker tree. It was big, it was thick, it was like, it had enough that it wouldn't break under a couple swings. It would probably, the actual axe would break before anything. Even putting chocolate in it would break at all. So he puts the negative Rasengan inside the tree, and it full on goes directly through. So he would do that, and he would accidentally let go. And it would go like a kind of like a grenade launcher, like a kind of like that. And it would go through the tree like it was nothing. And it would go through about 20 more trees, and it would explode. Now, it wouldn't make like an extremely big explosion, but like it will be enough that maybe one person would see it, but he was like 90 yards out, so no one would see it. He would do that, and a couple of birds would fly away. So after that, he would just kind of just go back to his camp place. Since he knew a little bit about survival, not a lot, but a little, enough so he doesn't die, and he would go back to his camp, and he would see like 5 Anbu, and he would have his sword on hand. So, but he was really out of chakra. So all of a sudden, he would just get this another burst of chakra from opening up the sword. Another burst, and he'd be like, like a, you know how, breathing technique, kind of like that, like a, and you could see the smoke, kind of like a, it'll be like kind of like a bomb, like with the paper on it, like with the thing on it, and be like a. And he wouldn't close his eyes or anything. He would close his eyes. No, he would actually close his eyes and open them back up, and he would start at him. And they would run at him too. And they would have swords on hand too. So they would go at him, and he would pick up a really good fight. But all of a sudden, he gets hit in the back, and he keeps getting hit. And he'll get hit on the leg, and Kakashi wouldn't be able to my guy or Kakashi wouldn't be able to protect him. So he would keep doing this, and he almost died. Kind of like a Sharingan. And all of a sudden, a freaking burst of power, like negative a burst of flames of chakra, kind of like negative, like, you know, when Ghost Rider flames up, and it will be like, imagine that, but about 10 times more bigger, like, it'll be like a big fire, I guess, but it'll be chakra, and they will be like, what in the world was this chakra, this negative chakra, and he would still be holding his sword, and like, and he would open up his eyes, and it'll be like a one Tommy Sharingan. But one thing is different. It's purple. It's purple, kind of like the regular eye, or extremely eye. You did not see that. Kind of like the regular eye, right here. Kind of like that eye. It would be purple. Now, he would be gone in like a millisecond, just gone, and barely only one of them could see it. Like, all of them could see it, but barely. So they will block as much as they can. So like, and he would accidentally let go of his sword, breaking one of the swords, and the sword would go on the floor, and he would say, it doesn't matter anyway, I'll just use my fist. And you know how All Might has the United States Smash, where he has like the United States Smash, or the Detroit, Kansas, Canada, I don't care, Florida Smash or something. He would kind of have that kind of like that type, and it would have so much wind pressure in it, but like, he would hit one of them, of course, one of the Ambu blocking it, and it would break both of his arms, almost breaking both his arms. Like, not breaking them, actually. No, like, splinting them. Like, he would have, like, a lot of power, but he would put, like, heck of chocolate inside of his arms, because it was kind of devastating, so it wouldn't break anything. And he would push, like, he would hit him, and he would, like, push him back. You know how when Deku would kick, and he would, like, have the little thing when he swishes and all the other crap, like a squeeze, like the little spin. Yeah, that would happen also to Naruto, and the person would be going back into, like, he'd be flying back into like 6 other trees, like breaking his back, breaking about 6 of his ribs. I don't remember if he have that many ribs actually. Breaking all of his ribs, pretty much killing him. And Naruto would say, oops, and he would just dodge, he would just dodge like the sword like it was nothing, and all of a sudden he would just punch the guy. He would just punch the Ambu in the stomach, making him bleed out almost simultaneously. Like, and there'll be like thousands of, like 100 pieces of wind. Like, that's like, it'll be like heck of wind coming out of his back, kind of like a, Dragon Ball things. It'll be like strings amount of wind coming out, like, and that'll pretty much do the same thing to the other guy, but like just in one punch, and that was all. Sorry. And he would do that, and he would fall to the ground and die. And he would say oops to that. Naruto would say oops to that one too. And the last two, the last three would run away. Try to run away, but Naruto would get his sword, and they would try to fight him. They would all actually try to fight him at once. So they would kind of do like a combined combo, kind of like a little, how people like slice off, how Naruto people like slice off their arm. Like they would put, like, I guess they did put it at a point, put all their swords at a point on the ground, and it was like go to him at like good amount of speed, and they would push it all back, and they would go, huh? And Naruto would put his sword back, and he would try to slice it down, and hitting them. If he slices down good enough, then like it would do so much. Like there'd be like slices, I guess. There'd be slices everywhere on the front piece, on the left sides of their arms, like pieces of their arms, and they would be dead. So they put all their chocolate into this, by the way. And Naruto was doing as much as he can, and he would yell again, and he would get even more stronger, and the swords would just break, and he would slice down. And because one of them was on the front, kind of like that one was sliced in two, and the other two were getting sliced, and they would like get heck wind pressure everywhere. They would get all this wind pressure everywhere, and they would all die. So Naruto would just run, just go for it and run, because he knows that if more Anbu come, he won't have a chance with his sword on, by the way, and he kind of just passes out. Just stay here for a minute. Alright, well, wait a second. And he would just pass out. But I'm gonna just leave it off for there right now. That's a really big cliffhanger, sorry. I'm not gonna do this 60 more times, okay? So I'm gonna just leave it off here, and bye-bye. Do not see